Hello YouTube, this is Crazy Trader and I'm here again with your favorite stock review. Let's do this real quick, guys. Today the market was sketchy for me. $340 loss. You could see under 1%. That's fine. That indicates a stable account for me. If I lose this and I gain some tomorrow, that's fine with me. But let me jump right straight into it. The last video I did it about Meta, the Meta ETF. Okay, it's an ETF that is targeting the metaverse. And if you know anything about the metaverse, we are looking at the future right now. AR, augmented reality, and VR, virtual reality coming right into reality. Those things are combining into reality, and I believe that is going to happen in the future. This is what our future is going to be. Our future is going to be more isolated, and we're going to be playing more games. If you look at what the baby boomers played more outside than we Gen Zs and millennials and Gen Zs played more video games than the baby boomers, and that's what is going to happen. The Gen Zs are going to be stuck with headsets, with glasses, virtual realities, and if you've ever put on a virtual reality headset, you would know what I'm talking about. I put on one, I think the Oculus, and it blew my mind. It blew my mind out of the park. Trust me, you would think you are in Mars. You would think you're in a different planet. So I personally believe that's the future. That's where the world is going to. A lot of people will be working from home. All you have to do is put on the glasses and then you appear in your office as a hologram behind a desk talking to your manager who's also wearing the glasses. And so it's going to be a holographic world in the coming future. Next 10, 20 years, that's what is going to happen. So the Meta ETF is tackling this aspects of business. Okay, they are tackling shares. They're buying stocks and buying shares of stocks that are tackling this aspects of life. So companies like Facebook, companies like Nvidia, and you know Nvidia make graphic cards, so those are going to be very necessary. I think companies like Cisco, which are in the networking industry, companies like Google, and all those big companies, Roblox, and all those people who are doing business in the metaverse. So that's what they are tackling, and that's what I did my last video in. So I'll go back. In my last video I didn't have any shares of Meta, and I told you I'm going to acquire some. So in a more transparent video, here I am. I acquired 20 shares of Meta. Okay, the ticker symbol is META. It's the same name that Facebook picked to be their company name. So I don't know how they're going to trade under the Meta ticker symbol. Maybe it's going to be an M or something, but I believe M is taken. I don't know how they're going to trade it, but hey, Meta is already taking on the market. But the Meta that is taking is an ETF. So the full name is Round Hill Ball Metaverse ETF. Okay, and the price actually is $15.48. Let me see what I'm averaging in. I'm averaging in $15.46. So I just bought 20 shares of it. I'm going to build it to 100 in, you know, with the coming years. I'm going to build it to 100 or 200 because I think this ETF is going to do really well because it's projected for the future. Electric cars, that's what our future is going to be. Electric cars, metaverse, this is what our future is actually going to be like. So that's why I'm investing in these things, because we are looking at the future. So if you're a Gen Z, this is something you are supposed to look at. 15.48. Trust me, you can save $16 every month. So if you're investing $16 in this share every month, you're going to buy 12 shares in a year. Okay, so you're going to buy 12 shares in a year. Imagine accumulating all this for the next 10 years. If you're a Gen Z, you have the time to do that. Even if you're a millennial, you still have the time to do that for the next 10 years before this ETF grows. As of now, they are still a new ETF, so they haven't rounded up their dividend payments and all that. But I believe with time, all is going to come up because some of the stocks that they are buying into pay dividends. Okay, I already named a few, the top 10 in my last video, so go take a look at it. This is just, I want to read something small for you. The Meta ETF crosses 100 million in assets under management. This is a September 14th 2021 article that I found the other time, but I couldn't put all in one video, so I'm reading it here. So an ETF, Meta ETF sponsor focused on offering innovative thematic funds, is pleased to announce that Meta, the Round Hill Ball Metaverse ETF, surpassed 100 million in assets under management last week. This is way back in September. I think they are doing better now. The milestone comes less than 3 months after the fund's launch. So I'm going to read the second paragraph for you real quick. Every day we see more companies investing in products, ideas, technologies, and partnership for the metaverse. We see the metaverse as a multi-trillion, listen to this, as a multi-trillion dollar opportunity similar to the advent of the mainframe computing, the internet, and mobile. I am delighted so many investors agree and are excited to invest in the metaverse through our methodology in Meta. Said Matthew Ball of Ball Metaverse Research Partners. So they are investing in this because they see it as a future, and I am personally also taking an interest in this because I see it as a future. So if you like this stock, I think at $15 it's a good stock to buy into. Just to let you know, like I tell people, I don't have the numbers to pump a stock. So if I'm talking about a stock, then I've really dug into it. But sometimes I can put all my research out here. So I've really done my own personal research. That's why I'm getting into it. So if you think it's a good thing, then I think you should jump on it. But if you don't like it, go ahead and look for any other, or you can recommend any other metaverse stocks that we can look at, and then I'm going to look at it and see if they are good ones. You can see, if you can see at the bottom of the screen, you can see that I've downloaded some of their holdings and the portfolios and everything and the prospectus that they have, and I was reading through it throughout the day. So anyways, not to waste too much of your time, like I always say, scared money don't make no money, and you always gotta risk it to get the biscuit. I'm out of your hair. Stay blessed and stay safe, and peace.